It is a great pleasure to welcome my partner with respect to the issue of sanctions coming down. I don't want to get out ahead of John Kerry and my negotiators in terms of how to craft this. I would just make a general observation, and that is that how sanctions are lessened, how we snap back sanctions if there's a violation. There are a lot of different mechanisms and ways to do that. Part of John's job and part of the Iranian negotiators' job and part of the P5+1's job is to sometimes find formulas that get to our main concerns while allowing the other side to make a presentation to their body politic that is more acceptable. Our main concern here is making sure that if Iran doesn't abide by its agreement, that we don't have to jump through a whole bunch of hoops in order to reinstate sanctions. That's our main concern. And I think that goal of having in reserve the possibility of putting back and applying forceful sanctions in the event of a violation, that goal can be met. And it'll require some creative negotiations by John Kerry and others, and I'm confident we'll be successful.
Che a livello di attività antiterrorismo. Allora le vorrei chiedere.
And with respect to the Russian sales, I will tell you this is actually a sale that was slated to happen in 2009. When I first met with then Prime Minister Putin, they actually stopped the sale, paused or suspended the sale at our request. I'm frankly surprised that it held this long, given that they were not prohibited by sanctions from selling these defensive weapons. When I say I'm not surprised, given some of the deterioration in the relationship between Russia and the United States, and the fact that their economy is under strain, and this was a substantial sale.
Finanza pubblica è ancora in difficoltà. E poi
the reason that the sanctions regime has worked is because painstakingly we built an international coalition that has held this long. And if it is perceived that we walked away from a fair deal that gives us assurances Iran doesn't get a nuclear weapon, then those international sanctions will fray. And it won't just be Russia or China. It'll be some of our close allies who will start questioning our capacity or the wisdom of maintaining these.
Ringraziare il Presidente